Set's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
Breaking news in New Bordeaux. There are reports of a violent shootout at the abandoned Baron Saturday's fun park. The authorities haven't released an official statement. Sources are reporting multiple casualties. One witness claims to have seen a man hanging from the very top of the decommissioned Ferris wheel. The police have refused to comment on the veracity of that report. The fun park has been closed for a number of years and was once a subject of controversy for what colored civil rights groups described as racially inflammatory imagery.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri's the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
You always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
Burke's just this heard what you did to Richie Doucette. Glad you haven't lost your touch. Looking pretty lively for a dead guy.
Coming at you from deep inside the house. And tonight, we're gonna talk about the things happening right here in New Bordeaux.
Going in there.
How do you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would just let us kill the post some bitch and get it over with.
Nah. Greco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito until we all respect him.
Nothing here.
Jesus, I got some on me. That's probably what? Somebody's brains. A little bit of intestine, maybe. I didn't think Greco would... Jesus, God, I'm sorry. You gonna say something? Say something, goddammit!
Yeah, puke around me, you're gonna end up like your buddy there.
Huh?
You and me ain't getting paid enough to worry about, right, Walt?
You know what I mean. Look, I get you and them coons over in the hollow. Hell, bringing that dumb cracker Richie in makes some kind of sense, but Vito's made.
Was made. Word come down from on high that Scaletta's out, and that means he's out. Anyway, Greco might be stupid. He might even be crazy. But right now, He's the one calling the shots.
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
Huh?
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. It wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
told him we can't afford an air conditioner. And then he go and buys it anyway.
You'll shoot me now. I gotta go meet this Cuban motherfucker, and I can't understand a thing he's saying. It's a goddamn...
Alright, back to business. Miss Martin. You up now with an update for our listeners.
That's right, Mr. Duvall. We're opening up the Duvall Trust Scholarship for another month of submissions.
Oh, the Duvall Trust Scholarship. You know, with a name like that, why don't you remind our listeners what that is exactly? I believe this year we're focusing on the sciences. Is that right?
That is correct. The Trust is seeking applicants from exceptional backgrounds for this program. We're looking beyond...
Watch what you doing.
Every day until I took shrapnel in 52. They shipped me back home and we got married.
Says you're reliable.
Smartest damn thing I...
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if your information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's man Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship. Push comes to shove, Toretto will push, shove, bite, and gut you. Watch yourself.
Gotcha.
To fight's not as strong as it once was.
It about crushed me when we lost Dr. King.
Better have something for me today. No permit, no job.
What the
So
hell?
wait for your damn turn. Pick up the pace, for Christ's sake.
You ain't organizing against us, cocksucker.
Fill out those forms. I'm getting tired of asking about it.
Been the same story for the last damn week.
You want a work permit? You need to come through me. You want a permit? You need to wait.
Holy balls!
Ain't welcome here, numbnuts.
Take it, cover.
This is it.
Ah!
Get out of here.
He's not letting me move.
Already.
Need to reload.
Molotov on the way. Grab a cover. Got him. Get over here. Don't get him bleed. Blast the black off it.
Fall for this.
Get him on my back, goddammit! Like the taste of my shit? I got no move here. Fuck! I ain't going out like that. Damn it, I can't move!
We got another man. Shouldn't have cut. God damn, that hurts. Back to...
Let's dance, bitch! Make way, boys! Probably shouldn't just stand here.
Huh?
Get your ass in gear.
Reports coming in of a carbine. Stolen in River Row. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out.
Vito sent me. You're Connie, right?
Yup. Connie DeMarco. Been keeping an eye on the smuggling business for Vito. Roy Thibodeau's in charge now, and it's a damn shit show.
Why hasn't Greco bounced him yet?
Oh, he bounced Roy right into a hole if he got to say so. Greco didn't pick Roy, and that puts a target on his back. Still, Roy's trying to sell the usual shit from out of Cuba. Cigars and rum, mostly. Hell, rumor has it they even selling medicine and shit to the Cubans.
Sounds like Greco's scrambling.
Imagine Greco thought his Uncle Sal'd give him a break, but no. So he's squeezing everyone, including Roy. Business gets any worse, Roy's gonna have to come down and see to it himself. Mind, Roy's got a few guys here and there.
Might take some persuading, but I'll get him to talk.
Hold of any Roy's guys yet? They're sure to talk if you, ask just right.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
over here, they getting shot.
Huh? I think we got trouble.
Jesus Christ! This is the way you die! Dead man walking.
Fuckers coming for us!
Move it! Yeah! Got it! Shit! Fucking stop!
Shove down your throat!
You won't get to Roy unless you really put a dent in his smuggling operation.
How you been? Apologies.
Who the hell?
Keep the small talk to yourself.
They getting shot.
Say what you gotta say!
Where have you been? We need the police down here.
car being stolen in River Row. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Boys making me uncomfortable here.
So much blood. Look at all the blood.
Send for units over here. There's a report of an armed Negro male in River Row. Look into it if you like.
Probably walk away, but
Pardon me.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Cocksucker Greco. Fucking making a working man wait.
Stay in line.
Cocksucker Greco. Fucking making a working man wait.
Hey, where are the cards? Hey, where are the cards?
Cocksucker Greco. Fucking making a working man wait. Cocksucker Greco. Fucking making a working man.
Come on, fellas, let's keep it nice and orderly.
Greco, fucking making a working man wait.
Come on, fellas, let's keep it nice and orderly.
Sucker Greco, fucking making a working man wait.
Hey, where are the cards?
Get this useless fucking body
Come
out
on,
of here.
fellas, let's keep it nice and orderly. Have them IDs and your dues ready, fellas. Cash only.
Let's look someplace else.
Where are the cards?
Cocksucker Greco, fucking making a working man wait.
Fine. Let's look someplace else. That fucker's mine.
You ain't here. Fuck 'em. Guess I'll try another spot.
Cocksucker Greco, fucking making a working man wait.
Cards. Let's get this show on the road. Some of us want to work.
Well, they run.
Are they crazy?
I'll stay. You want to keep the family stuff out of the game.
Oh, I'm calling the police.
Hello? Yes. We need help right away. Reports coming in of a car being stolen in River Row. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out.
In Berkeley, California, Students for a Democratic Society held a mass gathering demanding the disarmament of all police forces. At one point, a long-haired young man threw off a towel and danced naked for several minutes before he was persuaded by the police to replace the towel.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
I know where you are, cocksucker.
Better have something for me today.
Let's get this show on the road. Some of us want to work. Hey, where are the cards?
Fucking swamp cracker fucked it up for all of us.
Get ready, boys. Well, you're the one trying to get at that hollow pussy. Damn. Have your girl come see you.
Get out where I can see you. That wasn't squat.
Where'd he get off to?
Huh?
Try over here now. same story for the last damn week.
Hey, boss, you got anything for me today?
Let's get this show on the road.
Where do you get off to?
Some of us want to work. Come on. Let's get this show on the road. Some of us want to work.
Hey, boss, you got anything for me?
Better have something for me today.
Come on. It's been the same story for the last damn week. Some of us want to work. Hey, where are the cards? Let's get this show on the road. Some of us want to work.
Come on. It's been the same story for the last damn week. Better have something for me today.
Nothing. Try over there.
Sorry.
Y'all come on over this weekend. We'll be glad to have you.
Just... Gonna make a run now, boy! Punk's dead! Damn! Cut that sack of shit down! Coming down! 12 o'clock!
Another one.
I ain't ready to die. I'm not fucking ready.
I got this! Now we're through! Let's go!
What's the over-under on Greco getting rid of Mr. Thibodeau?
It's good odds we keep
We got us a
that
gunfight.
stupid down like we've been. Boy, don't have the balls for this kind of weight. This boy's a paper pusher. He got me jammed!
Take a speed blast the black open!
Out of ammo!
He's over here!
Ah, hell. Fucker ain't here.
Searching, boys.
Maybe he's over there. Mystery's fucking solved. Get that asshole.
There, you see him?
Out there, kid.
Bring the big guns.
You gotta get down. Whoa, there he is.
There he is.
Found him.
That asshole, 12 o'clock. Cocksucker.
All's quiet now.
Ain't what I heard. Roy's in deep. Too deep. And he fucking knows it, which makes the motherfucker expendable.
What's the over-under on Greco getting rid of Mr. Thibodeau?
Losing money and merchandise like we've been. Roy don't have the balls for this kind of work. Old boy's a paper pusher.
This kind of thing good for fellas like us. Battlefield promotions come a lot quicker.
Assuming the man hitting us don't sneak in here and cut your goddamn throat, maybe you should worry about that.
Train eyes!
I can make things good again for you, Roy. Join my crew.
Great. That sounds great. Whatever you say.
See? Things are already looking up. Need you guys to secure the smuggling operation at the warehouse.
Nice work. Those Fanooks never should have fucked with me. I'll send some of my crew. You take the Doc Union back, and then fuck Greco will be done.
Well, today, I'm sure the file on Vito Scaletta is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
New Bordeaux News. A white resident of South Downs was questioned by police in the shooting deaths of 2 colored men this evening. Witnesses say that South Downs resident Hollis Dupree was involved in an altercation with Lamont Harris, 24, and Trey McCall, 25, ending with the shooting of the 2 young men. Police released Mr. Dupree on his own recognizance after he claimed to act in self-defense when the 2 victims trespassed on his front porch. Witnesses claim the 2 men recently returned from tours in Vietnam for seeking help with a flat tire.
The hell did I just hear?
a job as you've done slowing work at the dock union, I'm surprised. Word is Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
He burned the fucking work permits? What's the point of that? Can't we just print up some more?
I'm not hearing things, am I? Huh. Something's out there. Let's go.
Should have worn like galoshes.
Oh!
I heard he's with that pretty little Creole girl. Lula? Lola.
You want him brought back gentle or not so gentle?
Only mistake Bird made was fucking around after proposing to a little girl. Keep him ready for the wedding.
I'll take a couple of guys.
No, you handle it. I need to keep enough muscle around in case that fucking nigga decides to show his face around here. Like I need Greco up my ass about one more thing. Either you kill me, or that pissant Greco does.
Well, since Greco ain't here. The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
I'll send them over. And Lincoln, just cause Greco's a dipshit doesn't mean he's a pushover. He'll probably send out some of his men, have them try and take you out. So watch your ass. Get your hands on Greco and rough him up all you want, but don't kill him. That's for me.
I was in the 3rd Platoon Company C of the 614 Tank Destroyer Battalion during World War II. I trained as a medic, but I still carried a gun. Every man in our company was black. The Army didn't know what to do with us other than they didn't want us fighting with the white men. Klimbach was that little French town up there near the border with Germany, and we were ordered to take it. Now, the Krauts took out 3 of the 4 anti-tank guns we had, but there was no way in hell we were letting them get the better of us. We were determined to show we was just as good, if not better, than every other soldier in the service. I don't like talking about medals I got over there. Only way a man survives something like that is through the grace of God. Doesn't seem right celebrating a little piece of tin. No one knows I helped Lincoln except for you and John Donovan. Not that I'm keeping it a secret, mind you. Just that nobody ever came around and asked about it.